Because once you go for it, you will be under pressure and you won't enjoy life. Little bit, what do you call, liberty you can take too. Okay.
Hello everyone, welcome to episode 4 of From Classroom to Legacy. Today with us we have here Asha Ma'am, PGT History, who has served this institution for over 2 decades with passion and dedication. Welcome ma'am.
Thank you, Omika.
So ma'am, looking back, what do you consider to be your most fulfilling moment in the classroom?
Okay, this fulfilling movement actually is the one where students participate, right? And it is the debates that I conduct in the classes. One incident I remember, it was class 11. When we started, I gave them a paragraph to read on their own, and then I asked the children to find the value point in that. So one student got up and she gave her views on the topic. And then immediately the other child got up and said, no ma'am, this paragraph doesn't mean this, it means this. And then suddenly there was, what do you call, tussle between the two, the debates began. So that was really interesting because slowly, one by one, the entire class started either supporting one group or the other one. So बहुत ही अच्छा था. It was really fun seeing that, and I really was totally contented to see all this.
Is there any moment where a student's curiosity about history surprised or impressed you?
Yes, it was my first batch of humanities. So we started with 3 students, and then of course that topic, that class itself was new for me, subject was new. So there was a lot of fun when the students kept asking me questions, especially when the topic based on religion started. So I used to quote my father there most of the times. My dad said this, and I think I'll have to ask him. Then they were so curious. They said, "Ma'am, we want to meet your dad." So then I had to take them to my place. So that kind of passion about learning among students, that really impressed me a lot.
What values or lessons beyond the textbooks do you try to pass on to your students?
Okay, it's the moral values. I want actually them to respect differences of opinion, respect perspectives, respect people, and of course the compassion. This is what empathy. So these are certain values I want in every child.
So ma'am, if you were to describe your teaching philosophy in one sentence, what would it be?
Okay, actually I would like to empower the child for critical thinking and analytical skills, because that's important, reasoning, thinking. So this is a higher level of questioning which I want from the child, because by hearting anybody can do. So this critical thinking is very important. So I would like to empower. Therefore, I go for the self-study and then questioning
I agree.
in my teaching techniques.
If your teaching career were to be turned into a history chapter, what would its title be?
Oh, it's a difficult question. I think it should be transformation.
Why?
Transformation because when I joined academy when I compare myself to that age, so I have totally transformed. I was like, I believed in just 2 colors, black and white. Either the person is good or not good. But after that I learned that no, there are so many colors. There are so many colors in a person, and you need to be aware of it. So I have totally transformed. My thinking has transformed. My behavior has transformed. I find a lot of changes in myself.
Ma'am, sometimes I wonder, how do you manage home and school together so efficiently, because you're always so punctual and on time?
Yeah, it's quite easy actually. When you think of that you have to do, you can do. I do start early, I get up early and then finish everything. I'm satisfied there, then I reach here, then I forget about home. I carry out here my duties. So actually you need planning for it. Prior planning, then things are done easily. So it's not difficult. There are so many who are doing it so efficiently.
Ma'am, any funny or light-hearted memory from class that still makes you smile? Would you like to share it?
Certainly. Actually, there had been so many instances. Very funny one. But I would like to share one here. It was way back, class 10th. I was under pressure of completing the syllabus. And then, of course, the class was packed. That time, those students used to be very serious also of the board classes. So, the class was packed, and I was using the assembly time. There was a lot of noise around as well as from outside also. But somehow, on top of my voice, I was screaming and then asking questions and taking the class. And then there were few students who were talking amongst themselves. So that really annoyed me. So I began to scold them, and the whole class was in pin drop silence. Kuch nahi, there was no sound. And I scolded them for a minute or so, and then I said, "Ki now there should be pin drop silence. I don't want to hear any more noise." I was really loud there. And then after my completion of this sentence, the dogs outside, they started barking. That was really funny. I mean, and then students were looking at me like, "Ma'am, now what to do? We are not doing anything." So that was really funny. I couldn't even control even I started laughing with them.
At last, what message would you like to give to your students before you retire?
I would like to tell them that you need not be perfect. Okay, there are loopholes, there are certain lackings, there are so many problems, but you will handle it. Just have a desire, but don't try to be perfect, because once you go for it, you will be under pressure and you won't enjoy life. Little bit, what do you call, liberty you can take too. Okay, don't be so much disciplined. That's what.
Thank you, ma'am.